Friends. It is Wellness Wednesday, and we are live with you to talk today about one of the things that has been on your guys' mind and some people in the room right now, because we wanted to use some green cleaning products that are easy to make, easy to use, and safe for not only us, but for our fur babies too, right? Amanda has a cat. Miss Brooke is on here live. She has a sleeping baby. I hope I'm not being too loud. And we want it to be safe for our babies and anybody that's going to be in our home, right? And I know when I had a cleaning lady not very long ago, I walked into my house and I was like, hello, bleach. No, thank you. Like, I was like, what? And my kids were like, why does our house smell like bleach? We haven't used bleach for I don't even know if we've ever used bleach to clean our house. Why does it smell like bleach? So we're going to talk to you today about some simple ways to create some cleaning strategies to make it a little more fun and a heck of a lot safer. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here live, Miss Amanda, and she will help me as always in the chat and in the live feed on Facebook. So you guys have questions, put it in the chat or put it in the comments and we will get those answered. And we've been trying. Y'all know I like to talk. Okay. We're trying to do a snippet. Okay. We're trying to do shorter versions on Wednesday. And because who wants to sit here and listen to me? I mean, do you want to listen to me for 45 minutes? I'm just joking. So we're going to try to shorten them up. So we're going to do a snippet on Wellness Wednesday. And if you're on here live or you ask questions, you put hashtag replay and be like, oh my gosh, I did not know you could do that. Right? I've created an ebook to give you more information. And I will share that goodness with you. Okay. So, Miss Brooke and Miss Amanda, are we ready for this goodness? First of all, I want to share something with you. Oh, yay. Yay. I'm so excited. Okay. So this is a very good topic to be in today because, I come to the airport Wednesdays. This is the last Wednesday I'll come into the airport. So you guys, I will have my own Wi-Fi. That'll be great. So thank you for bearing with my glitches that I have been having the last 4 Wednesdays. But we come here to clean the airport terminal, and I haven't negotiated essential oils into the plan with the airport authority in O'Neill, Nebraska. Okay. I shouldn't have called them out. I mean, they're amazing humans. But we looked at this bottle today because my sister couldn't get it open. We're going to look at the back of this bottle. Okay. It is cheap, right? We just Googled this. It is cheap. Some of you might be like, I have that in my cupboard. We're going to show it again. I don't really label things very well. Go ahead.
That was me a few years ago. I did use that product. I loved every second of that product because it actually did the work. But
okay, so it's super cool because it's foamy.
True, but you just wait. You just wait till the words start falling out of Shannon's mouth, and you will realize, okay, we need to switch that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna talk about maybe there's a benefit to switching her up, right? Okay, so on the back of it, it says, we work hard so you don't have to. Love that, right? I love that. Except the biggest word on here is, it says precautionary statements. Oh my God, there's so many other things. Okay, so anyway, precautionary statements. Hazards to humans and domestic animals.
My poor cat. I'm not even worried about the human part. My poor cat.
Your cat. Does anybody's dog drink out of the toilet? Okay. Big letters, people. Big letters. It says danger. Okay. There's this big white word that says danger here. Okay. I'm just gonna read the top sentence. Okay. It says corrosive. Causes irreversible eye damage and skin burns, harmful if swallowed, absorbed through the skin, or inhaled. We don't even have to say anything else. There is a huge paragraph. It doesn't stop until here. about all the things that are going to go wrong and who to call. Okay.
That's like more than half the back of the bottle. Yes, I want to
So
use that
it's not
product.
safe for humans or domestic animals, but let's just, who's creating this? Okay. So anyway, so it is reasonably priced, right? They are cheap products. We come up with some cleaners. We come up to 3 or 4 cleaners. It's about $6, $7, $8, $9, maybe $10. Okay. Maybe $10 for your whole bathroom. Okay. That's not expensive, right? I do know they don't last that long. I do know there's not that many uses. My God, it says keep out. There's so many warnings here. It doesn't say how many. It is made from the SC Johnson company. That's even more creepy. Okay. Moving on. I've never ever like called companies out. I'm not calling companies out. I'm just going to share with you an alternative option if you so chose to create your own green goodness. Okay. So I'm going to bring to you a staple that I have in my house. And you guys, I have a big bottle. I didn't bring my bottle with me. Mine's even bigger than this. And my bottle that I create lasts me more than 6 months. Okay. I have 3 bathrooms. I have 1 huge spa tub. I have 2 showers, 3 toilets, teenagers. Let's just be honest. Okay. A lot of stuff, right? Okay. So we're going to show you a very simple way to do a swap. All right.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Tea tree.
Tea tree.
What are we observing?
It says there's no danger on the back of this bottle.
We're starting off on the right foot here.
Yep. Lemon. Amazing, right? Amazing product for cleaning. You guys, lemon will clean just about anything in your house. It'll clean your windows. It'll clean your floors. It'll get Sharpie off your, those white tables that you're getting ready for graduation, or I am, those those like fold up tables, right? You want to make them pretty again. Lemon oil and a damp rag. All that stuff comes off. Paint. You guys, paint comes off. Sharpie comes off. Lemon is super strong, powerful. Tea tree is like an extra bonus because it gets rid of everything gross.
I love that.
Are you getting me? All the gross stuff. Anybody have dogs in their house? Cats? Anything? Okay. We're going to clean the bathroom with this. We're not going to diffuse tea tree, right? But we're going to clean the bathroom, clean our surfaces. Okay. This is not in the original recipe. Clove.
Clove.
First of all, it smells like Christmas, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. You can use internally. Lemon, you can use internally. Tea tree, it's in the flute bomb, so you can use internally. All right, we don't want to get oils in our eyes. This is very true. But if you should do, all you need to do is put coconut oil. Yep, coconut oil in your eye to dilute it, and the burn goes away. Okay. Never water. Never water. You just use coconut oil and dilute it. Okay. So that was the recipe of the essential oils that I found today in my blog book. However, I'm going to add one more essential oil to this mix because I absolutely love it, because the oils inside this are created, not created equal to anything else in the world, but I really, really love the oils that are in this, and it is the Abode oil. Okay. This is the other 3 essential oils are really reasonable. I mean, lemon is $13. Let's just, right? Really inexpensive oils. Abode has a lot of oils in it. It is an amazing blend, right? This one, aromatic or topical use. So we're going to diffuse it to clean the air, all the allergens, clean the air, all the mildews, the nasty smells in the laundry room or where your shoes are or anything else, right? I love it to clean the air. So it has, let me see if it tells me what oils are in here. It has lidsi, has lime, it has kasha, it has lemon eucalyptus, it has tea tree, arborvitae, cilantro, lavender, and lemon myrtle. So not only is this going to be amazing, diluted on your feet for immunity. So you can use so many things, right? But it's going to be amazing to clean. So I would add this to it. I just love the smell of it. It makes just a clean, fresh smell. If you're like, but sister, I like this. You know, I grew up with Comet. I grew up with Windex. I grew up with bleach or all those things, right? Mist for the floor, right? I swapped out all of my cleaners for these oils. Okay. So we have 4 oils together with all the 4 oils. There are 250 drops in here, right? There is probably 100 uses for each of these oils, not just for cleaning your bathroom, right? You have this whole bottle to do other things with, first of all, right? Right. I love this, right? They're 34 cents a drop together. That's not bad. 34 cents a drop. Okay. So we're going to get our bottle. It's glass. Okay. And we're going to make this blend. It's super easy. So we have essential oils, a glass bottle, distilled vinegar, and water. You guys don't have to have distilled water, but I brought my distilled water. I put distilled water in my diffusers. Yes, ma'am.
Why do some things tell you to use distilled water versus normal water?
So, normal water has compounds and minerals in it, and essential oils will attach those minerals and it'll break down the essential oil quicker. And so, especially in your diffusers or that kind of thing where you're running it and, the chemical or the mineral deposits will kind of corrode or kind of crust in your diffusers. But when I make my sprays, I like to use distilled water because that doesn't happen in the bottle sprays either. Okay. Hello, Chrissy.
Hello.
Hello. So right, we have four ingredients. I don't know that this tells me the ingredients anywhere. So we're just going to go back to this. Okay. So I'm going to put 10 drops. Okay.
Of each oil?
Of each. Maybe if I have 10 drops of lemon. Come on, sisters and brothers.
So
Come
that
on.
was Abode.
This is lemon.
We're on lemon. 10 drops.
I'm just going to empty my thing out. It's getting really low. Oh, watch this, you guys. So you might not have a reservoir opener when you leave your house and do a live in public. So I'm just going to use the lid, and I'm going to tip it upside down and take that reservoir out. And I'm going to dump the rest of that lemon in there to make sure I get all of it. And you guys, this is not done yet. Anybody take Epsom salt baths? I love Epsom. Well, when I have time. It's been a minute. It doesn't matter. My child uses Epsom salt bath. Takes an Epsom salt bath. She's got her hands, but it is self-care. Okay. So I wouldn't use lemon, not necessarily, but oils. I put this in my Epsom salt because Epsom salt will soak up the rest of the oil that you have here, and it's still useful, right? So then it's going to be natural goodness for your body in your unscented Epsom salt. And you guys, it's hard to find unscented Epsom salt. You got to look. So now we got clove. I'm going to use 10 drops. This is going to be hot. This is going to kill any mildew or that kind of stuff, right? Kind of like your On Guard. If you guys have On Guard, you don't have clove, absolutely fine. You're also going to get the wild orange in that, right? That's going to smell amazing. I normally use On Guard. I'm just following the recipe that I found. So 10 drops of clove. It's amazing, right? I used clove today on my toothbrush when I brushed my teeth. This is tea tree. We haven't used this one yet. So we're going to use 10 drops of tea tree. And you know, if my bottles were close to being empty, obviously I use them, right? It would be faster and this wouldn't take so long because really this only takes about 1.5 minutes to make this goodness. Yeah, see, Kensley uses clove every day. She's teething. That sister is teething like a man. She's just really teething. I feel bad for her. So she's using a roller that has clove in it every single day on her jaw, and she's thanking her mom every time she does it. She just calmed right down the other day when she used it.
She
Yep,
just
along
rolls.
the jaw. Yep. It's a clove. And did you put lavender in there too, or we just have clove? You just rub it on the outside. It is diluted with coconut oil in a roller, and it just reduces that inflammation and that discomfort for those kiddos. Just clove, she does. You can always add some lavender too, even Roman chamomile if you have that. Do it yourself is amazing, you guys. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1 part vinegar. So whatever your bottle is, so that's the oils in there. You can't even, right? Highly concentrated, right? 1 drop of essential oil you need for most things. So we put 2 drops. This is probably 10 ounces. This is probably 10 ounces. So we're gonna do 1 part vinegar. And then I'm gonna fill the rest of it up with water. So maybe it's even a little bit less than 1 part, you guys, because some people don't like vinegar, but I know vinegar gets things clean, right? I like vinegar way better than different options. All right, so I'm gonna put my distilled water in here. This, you guys, was like $1 at Walmart. It has a nice handle on it. I can carry it wherever I want. I don't know if I've ever put my distilled water jug in my car and left the house with it. You should keep, my neighbors probably really wondering about me these days. Oh my gosh, it's really funny. And it's fine.
They're probably
Okay,
like,
so we
man,
have
Shannon is winning her days. Winning her days every single day. That's what your neighbors are thinking.
that.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's so pretty. I wish you could see the glow like I can. All right. Then you guys, because I make these things a lot, we need to wipe it down to make sure there's no water, right? Or vinegar or gluten. Apparently there's stuff on the table. Waterproof label. They come with, most of you guys, if you get rollers from like Amazon or Oil Life or Aroma Tools, you're gonna get rollers, whatever. Most of them come with labels. So we're gonna call this bathroom cleaner. Thank goodness I brought 2 pens. This is why you come prepared. You bring 2 pens. Okay, so we're gonna label this, and this is gonna stick to this glass very, very well. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Ready to go. Okay, you guys, so I did add this up. This is under $5 for this whole thing. So this here bottle is reusable, right? I still have, every single one of these bottles has 250 drops in it. I use 10. So I still have 240 drops in each of these oils if they were full to use for whatever else I need. It's healthy, it's green, and I'm going to continue to use this bottle, right? I will forever fill this 1 bottle up. So environmental goodness as well, right? I'm not going to use that, right? And then I'm going to recycle the plastics when I'm done with my vinegar and my distilled water, right? But it's under $5. Thank you, Chrissy. Anyway, so I love this. So you guys, I know it's a process. You're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, so you know what, like and also like some people, I do for my tub, I need some grit. Anybody you grew up with some soft scrub, or did your mom use Comet? Like, you got to have that grit right there. Just add baking soda. So spray your shower down a little bit, get it wet, sprinkle your baking soda, spray your spray. You can use this You can use this to clean anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be the bathroom, but you can use this for the sink, the toilet, and the tub, and your floor.
And it's safe for my cat.
And it's safe for your cat, right? You're going to wash it. You're going to rinse it off. You're going to wash it and rinse it off. And there is nothing dangerous about this, right? If I wouldn't have put vinegar in it, sisters and brothers, I could have like cleaned and drank it. Right? I mean, you could probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't really, you put vinegar in pickles all the time. I guess you could put white vinegar in your pickles and whatever. I mean, I don't know that it would taste very great, but it's a detoxification, I guess, you know? Right? So the point is basically, you guys, it's safe. And I could remake it. How many times is that, Chrissy? You're the number of people. I have 240 extra drops. How many times can I make this recipe? A lot. 12, 13, 14 times, 14 times with these bottles of oils. I can make this 14 times, but this is going to last me a long time, right? A long time. And there's no chemical safe for your entire family. If you guys have respiratory issues, the worst thing that is always attacking my bronchioles, my nose, my throat, everything is you clean house with, or those carpet fresh things. That has really inhibited my ability to breathe well. Lysol is oil based. It sticks to everything around and it stays in the air forever. You guys, it says on the bottle to clean the surface afterwards. Okay. You could make your own like wipes, right? You could use this recipe and put it in a jar and use paper towels or bamboo towels or rags, stick them in the water and make your wipes that we're so used to using all the time. But also on the back side of them say wash with soap and water afterwards because of the residue, right? Another thing that I really want to recommend you guys not using is Swiffer Sweeper. If you guys have animals or kids that are going to be walking and crawling around the floor, because cats and dogs lick their feet. And we all know babies put their feet in their hands, in their mouth all the time, right? Swiffer Sweepers, the chemicals in there are really bad. Okay. They're not healthy for ingestion. And that's why they say, if you have a pet, don't use the Swiffer Sweeper chemical. You can use I spray this on my floor for spot treatment, right? And I wipe it up with my thing. If you just have the, sweeper, you know what I'm talking about, like the pads or whatever, that's fine. Just don't use the chemicals. Use your own cleaning supplies that you can make. Like I said, we do have an ebook to spread the goodness. There's all sorts of things for your bathroom, for yourself, for laundry, as well as your bathroom and your kitchen. And even one little hack, I'll say one more little hack here. Lemon in your dishwasher works really good to get all that hard water out. So I know, Amanda, you wanted something for hard water. This is going to be a really good recipe for that because you have the lemon. You could utilize this recipe. Oh, that is a really good question. I don't know. I know the Hyla, you can put essential oils in. I don't know if you could put them in a steam mop. You could spray the floor with it and then utilize it. I'm just wondering about the lemon, because the inside, because I had one once. That's a good question, Brooke. The reservoir in it, the type of plastic it is, that's what I would worry about it breaking down, but it might work. We'll have to investigate that. That is a really good question. So we'll investigate that a little bit further because that's a good idea. But you could spray your floor and then use your steam mop with the water, right? And then that would be even more clean. The surface would be clean then.
And if I were to use lemon in my dishwasher, what would I do?
Just put a drop in the bottom of it when you start, when you're starting it, and that'll run through and get all that corrosive hard water stuff out of it.
So just drop it in the bottom where all the water is pooled. So I'd have to start it. Okay. So not in any of the little compartments. No.
I would just put a drop in the bottom of it before you push start. and it'll clean. I use lemon and a rag to wash my stainless steel refrigerator. Works really good.
Noted. Good. Maybe I can actually have a stainless steel then. I've told Curtis, since we've lived in a place now with stainless steel appliances and my parents have stainless steel. Nope. None of them. Nope. Too many fingerprints all over.
You can get the buffed one where you don't see the fingerprints. I like the stainless steel, but I like the buffed where you can't see this fingerprints. You can do that because it's got like a finish type. Yeah, you get that one because it does drive me crazy. Not gonna lie, I don't even have symptoms or feelings of like that. Really bothers me. If you do, you will not really want to stainless steel appliance. If you're like, oh, I have to go wash that again. That's your thing. Don't get a stainless steel.
I've realized that in the past few years.
All you'll be doing is cleaning your, right? All right, you guys, do you have any questions? We will look this up. Brooke, that's a really great question. Do you have any questions? Like, you guys, it's under $5. That's with everything. This amazing bottle, the water, the vinegar. We used tea tree, clove, which you could use on guard, right? We use lemon. If you have any citrus, you can use any citrus. Lemon is amazing though, right? Or wild orange, my favorite chews to put in everything. And we used Abode. You guys, I make a mattress spray. I make this. I have a solution for my mopping. I just use the On Guard concentrate for my mop. There's really good ways to do that. We this is probably one of the first things we changed. That's so funny, Chrissy. Your cat's like, hello. This is probably one of the first things we did change because because of the respiratory situations we had in the house. We really needed to be able to support our respiratory system all the time. Even if we were cleaning, and I had little kids and I wanted them to be able, obviously I wanted them to help me, right? Single mom Shannon over here, be like, yep, you're cleaning your own bathroom. They're like, but I don't want to smell like this or do this or put my hands in that. I'm like, absolutely. Let me make you something, right? So we have made our cleaning products for almost the entire time I have had doTERRA, okay? Which has saved me a lot of money, right? A ton of money. I do not go to Target the cleanings because you guys, it's like a hole. You go into Target for cleaning supplies and you come out with like, I mean, maybe it's just me, $400 worth of stuff. You're like, I didn't know I needed all this, right? I think Target has like something in their aisles. They're like, oh, you should go down this aisle and this hole, and you should find this other thing that you need that you didn't know you needed, right? So I stick to the outside of the grocery store. I never have to go in the middle. I make my own cleaning supplies. I don't get boxed stuff very often because I can't eat it. So, but one thing at a time. So this is just one, right? So if you have any questions, put it in the chat, #play if you guys like this. Several of you guys have asked for green cleaning ideas, and how is it hard? Is it easy? We just made this in about a couple minutes, right? So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. I hope you guys learned something today, and post pictures if you make your own cleaning products, or if you need some recipes, or you're like, oh my gosh, this ebook, rock on, I made these things, right? Get excited about it because it's fun, right? Have a great week, you guys.
You'll see mine soon.
Yay.